Today we're going to discuss an article that says that home prices are being set too high and how this affects McKinney homeowners. So recently, Realtor.com reported in an article that states that home sellers are setting unrealistic price expectations for today's softening market. Now, it says that many agents have said that people that purchased their home during the pandemic era boom, when bidding wars were common, are now setting their own prices too high. And this is being reflected within the marketplace by what we're seeing with an increase in price reductions and days on market. So to put it in perspective, this is reflected in the market where nationally the median days on market in the month of March was 36 days before a home went under contract. And then in April, it jumped up to 50 days, which is the 13th consecutive month that we've seen an increase. Now, how does this affect McKinney? Well, as for days on market, it had been growing steadily throughout the year until we hit February. And from there, it started to slow back down. And as I reported in my last video, it's hit about 20 days for the median days on market before a home goes under contract. However, price reductions have been continuing to grow. And that's something we've seen has been steady over the last year, and we're seeing more and more of it every week. So that's going to continue to happen unless one of two things happens. Either A, if the market just doesn't turn around and all of a sudden it justifies all the pricing of the homes on the market, or B, if homes that are coming onto the market, home sellers are going to have to notice that there's a change in the market and they're going to have to start lowering that price point a little bit to adjust and meet what's going on. It's not to say that you can't sell a home for a higher price point, but just the cosmetic things, a fresh, paint on the walls or molding or even carpet is not going to get your home a higher price point. If anything, it may help you get an offer a little bit faster and hopefully get your home sold. It's not going to be comparable to having something like a pool or being on a lakefront property or on a golf course. I know from my own personal experience, I've seen within McKinney that homes that have been fully remodeled have been selling very well. Homes that have been partially remodeled are seeing some action and are still selling, but they're not demanding that high price point that they saw before. So this is going to be something you need to keep in mind, as you consider putting your home on the market. If you are considering putting your home on the market, I'd love to help you. Reach out to me. If your home is already on the market, just you need to know that unless you have something that's really truly making your home stand out, if you've been sitting on the market without any showings and without any offers, it may be time to reach out to your agent and have a discussion on what you can do to strategize your next steps in the plan to try to get your home noticed and get an offer on the home. Because otherwise, it doesn't look like things are going to change currently the way they are.